Wait, what's your line? Fuck these or buy these or something.
Fucking buy these.
Fucking buy, oh, that's better. That's better than my fuck
Way better.
these. I'm not a sales. Oh. And I'll forget them and they'll be free. Oh, good. Well, all right. This one's experimental, so it sounds that way. The panic-tended wheel. Face what not empowerment cries, albeit positive gratification friending, reward-based Facebook flirting stuff, leaving muchly news feeds, immediate and rewards-based puppies, unicorns. Everyone can, or Facebook, empowerment, impunity, and acting out once under a microscope, random valley who follow. A cynicism, autism, high of standard sniffing of grudges to rainbows. Furthermore, brutality post-babies, but tall hunter of friends. Spinal version, wherewithal, and nameless post remain outside guises or shilly-shally dilettante, lollygag, spinal replying, niggle self-involved interference, hypocritical perhaps interference, dingus paranoia, a revenge and call cops. In criticism, teenagers was my drumble. Their mood is prank attitude. This fake inferred prank inside attitude politics allowed bad flubbed up friends. Barely appeared, commenting, thought heard and discouraged, the inspired ignored, deletions is yet criticism presently, who merely tolerated panic button ejections, ergo Facebook cops no responsive nanobots, users blocking everybody. My gibberish had as compliments compromised. I graffiti out love, remaining further glib and hypocritical, if often sometimes nominally iffy, even sympathetic narcissistic, and keeps my problems, sometimes atrocities. This humor-rendered dally bandit, humor-rendered dally you couldn't unflap doodle, losing my mind since I am, what then exactly is it? The gratification help is inability empowerment, state revenge notion when hurt without draconian explanations, or racist more plausibly, blood judgment, dark jazz, but it became doohickey, graphicity, bad war project, why not death? Suicide by mood and hardly compliments. Sorry, my police, it's Facebook. Further, it's narcissistic time under a microscope. Facebook was nothing, all and forever not. Somewhat briefly, the adieu. Facebook media is the disease, the panic-tended wheel, but its original physical sum. Happy bling bling, the iffy Facebook. After all, others followed me up to the little clouds and rainbows. All right, these are linear. What the hell happened to me? Oh, I have to get serious. It's called Fight the Future. I invoke the one God, the only God of my forefathers, and of Abraham, Moses, the Christ, and Muhammad, peace be upon him. Most gracious, most merciful, praise be to God, the cherisher and sustainer of the worlds. Thee do we worship, and thine aid we seek. Judge us all now, instead of waiting through our mortal allotment. We may have technology and fantastic science, but we can't build a monarch butterfly from the ground up, and we're not supposed to. Lord, our guilt is lonesome. We want to join the dead. We want to join the judge. We have destroyed ourselves. It is self-evident. These little leaf-strewn cottage streets mean nothing. We've had willful and corrupted history with no change. Don't mind a child's small discovery. No one's innocent. Don't be blinded by us. Never mind humility and noble poverty. That's so corny anyway. Let us be in like time. Well, let's get it started. Let us begin the countdown to the day of judgment. We have enjoyed and glorified in all pleasures of being human, and we're adorable, you know, even when we're setting fire to heaven. We're starry-eyed for punishment, so bring it on. We know we truly deserve it. How disappointing after the flood, Hypatia, Stardust, and Edith Bryant. So end this now. We accept the charges. Your free will is too liberal. You said whomever isn't with us is against us. We annihilated them. You said have children. We went nuts. We rallied round the family. We go to service Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because we hate ourselves and feel ashamed. I hope the whore of Babylon or a beast with 7 heads is something I can shoot with a rifle. I hate metaphor. You can't harvest virtual corpses. So end this. We call upon the Master of the Day of Judgment, who art in heaven. Show us the straight way, the way on those who have bestowed thy grace. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil now. Book of Life, Sulphur, Bowls of Wrath, got it. Have mercy we're expected to say endlessly, hang it all, we were all wrong for each other anyway. You can't learn enough, you can't laugh enough, you can't love enough. And slightly less serious. Those from Bible studies will know my title, Nineveh. Put Dolesville on the map. When a girl walks by, it could be any town. I tell you this, I can't believe I live here now. Ex-New York City, ex-Seattle, ex-filmmaker. I came back to Minnesota again, but plan to return to full-time work, write only prose, even fall in love, but that was only important to myself. I'm in the belly of a whale, this flyover town, but I didn't come here to witness. I go to these bridges to nowhere, it's a Sarah Palin thing. I go way across town to venues or events since closed or never were. You can't bridge a city together like dental work. And I'll put it on the map like a post-it. Posthumous, a Walker Art Center trunk show. Postscript, I'm so late and arrested I'll never be mature now. Post-amore, did I read all those books trying to find you? And when will my dizzy talent be rewarded by a Quaker gun? But props can't complete this picture, even hair. It's going to be a tough sell. It won't break down to age, it won't even break down to talent. We see pictures of him in high school or college. He was so cute, it's a drag imagining him as somebody else. All those bug-eye shades, beards, caps just screw up facial recognition software. All they can see is a deviated septum and a boy's apple jaw. A more immediate solidity since I do have a life outside of vampirism. And I'll whip out my book. All those poets wrote about death. Must be their handy underworld muse. They couldn't get past that shock of blood of energy about being pissed off. The day begins with it. Needed a more forgiving orb. It's all this opinion of some negative persona brought to light by persons pining for a character. To that extent, I believe in owning pets. So they ask me what I'm doing, reading in a bar, and I answer, what else is there to do in this town? If there ever was a game going on, a muggles, all cummerbunds at prom, a basement makeout party where the likes of, say, a young Leia Thompson, I never knew of one. I stood on the outside, or I didn't pay it much attention. They could all be Bobby Soxers out of 1961 with no change, even the gals. 9 years later, I never found work, love, or any variety of honest reinvention. My dad died in 2007, my mom in 2014. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. Didn't hurt anyone, turned the other cheek, didn't lead, kept a stoic vigil, and passively let the world anew my confidence and individuality. Incidentally, if you're looking for something clever and funny, without a lot of slickness and fame, yet if won't at any time move you to tears and prosy description of an old soldier weeping on a musty Victorian pantry, let me subsequently suggest myself. A one-trick pony, middle-aged, guileless and vague, dancing in the kitchen to shoegazer, chill wave. My dirtwad books, my gall darn it.
Such language, sir!